Hello, Melody and Holly, and any future 317, 319 TAs who are here and still doing this stuff in the universe when Inqsit still exists. I recorded this video the other day and it didn't work, so I'm re-recording it from scratch. The two basic things that I'm teaching you how to do here are to manage quizzes in Inqsit, including deleting additional attempts, and then how to import those quizzes into Gradebook to make my life easier. So here's how this works. You want to go to the front page of Inqsit, just as though you were taking a quiz. So go to the front page and you type in my username, Smith15, and it'll jump right down to it so you don't have to scroll. Click on Instructors and Surveyors. You will see the classes. Pick the one for which you are a TA. Click on Continue. Up here in the upper left-hand corner is the password area, and you've got to put your password in. I've emailed you a TA's only password. So you would type that in, and you'll notice there's no enter button. The password is like a key that allows you to unlock these magical green buttons over here. So the two major things you're going to be doing are in assessment management. So if, for instance, I send you an email and say, hey, would you change the due date on the Elizabethan England quiz to blah, blah, blah? If I say that, you got to go use this drop-down menu, which, will show you all of the quizzes. And once you get there, click on Assessment Management. Or as you just saw me do, you can do it the other way around. Click on Assessment Management first and then the quiz. Either way, here we are for quiz 14. These are all the behind-the-scenes parameters. The when is what you would need to change the due date. Ending at, there's the date and the time. This is military time, so if you do afternoon, you need to do the whole 1 o'clock is 13 o'clock, 2 o'clock is 14 o'clock, and so on. But if I email you and say, hey, please change the dates, this is how you do it. So you put that in there, say we wanted to change it to 10/19, that would be a 9. And then the other thing you need to do is when you change this date, copy that value and go over here to when it shows you the results. And you need to move that later as well, because we don't want people to be able to see the results of the quiz while the quiz is still open. So I'll change those back. But that's how you edit any of the quiz parameters in here. And then when you're done, always be sure to click Update Assessment. That means whatever you did will actually happen. All right, so that's thing number one you're going to be doing, changing any quiz parameters. The due dates are really the only things that I'll probably have you change. The other thing you'll need to do is delete the extra responses. So as you know, for both of these classes, you get to take a quiz twice, and I record your best grade. So you'll click on View Responses. Obviously, wherever we are in the semester right now, they have not taken any of the Elizabethan England quizzes yet. Let's back up to when I know for sure they have taken morality plays. Okay, so the first thing you'll see here is we've got 39 responses. Since there are 30 people in the class, that means that the extra attempts have not yet been deleted. If you back up a little ways to a play that I've already worked with, say Rome, we have 29 attempts. I've already gone back and deleted the extra attempts. But so to show you what we're doing here, let's look at the morality plays again. We've got 39. Here's what you do. It's very simple. There's a button here that says Delete Records. Don't worry, you can click on it. Click on it, it will say, which ones would you like to delete? The answer is, read it carefully, all but best. Click. Are you sure you want to delete? Read it again. All but the best scores for each respondent. You click OK, and they're gone. So now we're down to something under 30 that is more reflective of the number of people in the class. If it's a small section, this number can get really low, but that's just kind of how to think about it. All right, great. So now we've taken quiz 12, morality plays. Let's do it to medieval theater as well. Ooh, 45, delete records, all but best. Okay, so we've taken those two quizzes down to a reasonable number, and we need to import these grades into Gradebook. So go to Gradebook, and I will add you as a TA so that once you enter your regular everyday password to get into Gradebook, you will see in your course list Theater 317 or Theater 319, depending on which class you're TAing. You need to click on Course Editing, and then you need to go over here and very intuitively click Load Grades from Inqsit. Now, The Inqsit account name, as you recall, is Smith15. The password is the same TA-only password you use to get into Inqsit. Click Continue. And now it's going to ask you, hey, which one of these Inqsit quizzes do you want to import into Gradebook? Click. And you'll notice these are all in alphabetical order. So 317 Fall 12 comes first, 319 Fall 12 is after that. And you want to check Medieval Theater. So you pick the quiz. Always remember the quiz number because it'll help you match it up over here in Gradebook in just a second. So click that. Say continue. And then Gradebook says, great, we have these grades. Which assignment would you like to associate them with? Go down here, make sure you pick the same number, quiz 11. Scroll down, click finish. All right, now all the grades should load in. You'll notice there are blanks. Those are people who chose not to take this quiz. We need to make sure that they don't get a free pass. So down here on the left, you always need to say set blank scores to 0. Update all, and you're done. That's pretty much all you need to do. So to repeat that process for quiz 12, we would just go back to load grades for Inqsit, go back to the Inqsit sign-in screen, pick quiz 12, get the Blackboard screen, pick quiz 12, look at all the grades, make sure they're in there, set blank scores to 0, update all. And that's it.